today's episode, we're going to learn how to manage our money. Yay! Mommy, can we have tortillas for dinner?
Sure. How much are they?
They're $2.50.
That's very good.
Can we get some beans?
Sure. We'll grab some tortillas and then we'll find the beans.
Mommy, there's the refried beans. They're $1, Mommy.
That's perfect. Go ahead and grab one.
Mommy, that's a really cute hat glove set.
It is. We actually use money to purchase clothing too.
That's right. Money is very important, isn't it?
It sure is.
Dinner was so yummy, Mommy.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So let's talk a little bit more about money. Are you ready for that?
Sure. I love to learn.
So we use money to go shopping with, but money is actually a tool like we talked about in the store. And I want to explain to you a little bit more about what that looks like. All right, so let's say that two little boys have a hammer and a saw. Those are tools, and they start sawing away on that piece of board, and the little boy takes nails and he hammers them in. And before you know it, they've created something by using their tools. They might have created something great, like maybe a piggy bank.
I have a piggy bank.
That's right, you do. And inside of that piggy bank is all the money that you get to manage. You get to decide how you want to spend it, just like we did at the grocery store. To help you learn to manage your money, I've put together 3 different jars, one for spending, one for saving, and one for giving. God's goodness is so special, and He loves us so much, and He wants us to become good stewards with His money and with our money that we earn. So we need to learn to spend, to save, and to give out of the compassion of our hearts. Jesus was compassionate, and so must we be.
All these coins here in front of me, are they going to go into the jars?
That's right. And so are the dollar bills.
Oh, these right here?
Yes.
So I would take my $1 and I would use it as a tool and I would put it inside the jars so that way I'll have money when I want to give something, when I want to spend something, and when I want to save something. Is that right?
That's exactly right. Well done. We get to manage and steward our money well. We can all have jars and do our own saving, our own spending, and our own giving. Jesus was teaching about the kingdom of heaven and told this parable. The kingdom of heaven will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag. Each servant was given talents of gold according to his ability. Then the master went on his journey. The man who had received 5 bags of gold went immediately and put his money to work, and gained 5 more bags. The servant with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more bags. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. The man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5. "Master," he said, "you entrusted me with 5 bags of gold. See, I have gained 5 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." The man with 2 bags of gold also came. "Master," he said, "you entrusted me with 2 bags of gold. See, I have gained 2 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." Then the man who had received 1 bag of gold came. "Master," he said, "I know you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown, and gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you." His master replied, "You wicked, lazy servant. You knew that I harvested where I have not sown and gathered where I have not scattered seed. Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned, I would have gained interest. So take the bag of gold from him and give it to the one who has 10 bags, and throw that worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they will have, will be taken from them. Amy, in this story, Jesus wants us to understand that He's going to return one day, and it's vitally important that we steward what He has given us very, very well, to manage our money, manage our time, manage everything that we have. Does that make sense?
Yes, Mom. Did you know that on every single dollar bill that's ever been made since 1963, it says, "In God we trust"? Isn't that amazing? A man named Reverend Watkinson from Pennsylvania wrote to the Secretary of Treasury asking that the new coins have the recognition of the Almighty God. I think that's amazing. Well, boys and girls, we hope that you learned a lot today about money and how to manage money so we can be great stewards for God. I know I learned a lot. I hope you did too. Always remember, fetch the goodness. Bye. Mwah.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Fraser, and I'm the producer of Fetch the Goodness. I'm also
The voice of Amy.
That's right. I wanted to see that Amy is actually a puppet. This is my kitchen, and in my house is where you see a lot of Amy and all the productions that we do. So I wanted you to know that we are here because we love you, we care about you, but more than us, God the Father loves you. He wants you to know that His goodness is all around you. And that's why Amy is here too, to remind you of that every single week. So always remember,